All right. We have a tie. We have a tie between Ryan and Tiffany. Everyone who voted must send in a revote. You must vote for Ryan or Tiffany. Please send in your vote. If you did not vote this round, you do not get to participate in the revote.
Does everyone know today is the solstice? I always thought it was June 21st, and it's like really bothering me that it's June 20th because in my head it has to be June 21st.
It switches back and forth every other year between the 20th and the 21st.
I always thought it was 21st too.
It
How did I
works
make it this
every
far
day.
in life without knowing that it
I didn't
switches?
know. I had no idea.
I
Yeah,
grew up right.
it's the same reason why leap years work, because there's technically a quarter year of time left over in their full rotation. And that's why
Wait,
they add a day to February every 4 years. Same concept. The solstice just
Is it the
switch back and
same
forth between the
for
days.
the fall equinox or
Yeah,
just
they
spring?
switch back and forth
Huh.
between 20th and 21st.
Huh. The more you know. There we go. Phil's games are fun and educational.
It's true.
Yeah,
It's
hey, I
true.
mean, if I'm on
Going
my
on the
way out,
t-shirt.
at least I taught y'all something.
Everyone, please mute. Here are the results. Remember, those eliminated in the early rounds are not completely out. They will turn off their camera and mute, and they cannot vote, but they can watch how the game is playing out and may get back in. The player who received the most votes in the revote and second player that is eliminated is Ryan. Ryan, please mute and turn off your camera. All right. Round three. We are going to play Luck-O-Wheelie. Prior to this game, each of you were asked if you were gamblers or not. Those that said yes are being put on a wheel. The last three people to remain on this wheel will be up for elimination this round. Only those that said they were not gamblers will be the ones voting this round. In addition, the first person and the last person to be saved will each earn a coin in addition to being safe on the wheel. So the first person on the wheel and then the last person before we get down to the final three will each get a coin. To be clear, the non-gamblers are Adam D, Adam P, David, Jillian, and Tara. Everyone else are the gamblers. I'm going to bring up the wheel. Ooh, which just has the gamblers on it. It also has the eliminated players of Heather and Ryan on there. If it lands on Heather or Ryan, they will get a coin. Just so they know that, they will get a coin as well. Let's spin the wheel and see who is safe and who is in danger. Here we go. So this first person will get a coin. Jessica. All right, Jessica. Just marking that you got yourself a coin. Perfect. Heather, you've earned yourself a coin. Here we go. Jonathan, you're safe. Chell, you're safe. Tiffany, you are safe. Chris, you are safe. Oh, Chris, sorry, that was 3 there. Sorry. Perfect. All right, so Chris, you also got yourself a coin there. Hold on. Let me go back there and look at the math there. All right. Got myself distracted there. So, sorry, Ryan didn't get a coin. Tina, Patrice, and Chris, you 3 were the last 3 on there. And the person who was before that, I hope somebody remembers who that was. I missed who that was.
Tiffany.
It was Tiffany? Perfect. Tiffany, you did get a coin then. The last 3 regular players were then Chris, Patrice, and Tina. All right. Maybe a little too complicated for me here. All right. So I'm going to open up the rooms. No more than 6 can be in the room at the same time. Awesome.
Y'all, we got scammed.
So we can't vote, correct?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of really don't want to leave just yet. I mean,
Yeah.
hopefully everybody piles on Patrice. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
How many people from Blue, Jillian?
Who are the 5 non-gamblers? I forgot.
Okay, Adam, you're one of them, correct?
It was both
I have-
Adams.
Adam,
both.
Tara.
Tara.
So two yellows and 2 blues.
Three blues. Adam P, Jillian, and David. Aren't they all blue?
Oh, David. Sorry.
So it depends. Do we think blue is actually trying to work together and going to control the vote? I don't.
That's
I
a
don't
great
know.
question. I mean, what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna try to talk to them, see what's going on, but
Yeah.
feel free to chat.
All right, I guess
Jillian,
I'll go out of my comfort
Jillian
zone here.
claimed that the blue. Jillian claimed that Blue's vote on the first round when Heather went out was not as expected because they thought Chris was going to go out that first round. So she, I think, is a little untrustworthy of the blue team. So I don't know if they're actually all going to. Yeah. Yeah. So Tiffany, it's just you and I at this point. Just so you know, I did vote last round, but I voted for Ryan. And I did not change my vote, and it was very scary, but I was like, I'm not voting Tiffany out. I want her to stick around. It'll be more fun. So take that for
What it's worth.
you will. But I think I'm voting for somebody from red on this round. I'm sorry to say, I think that's just where I'm leaning. Hello, Jillian and Jessica, listening in as I divulge my secrets.
Always
All I
here for
heard
the
was you're gonna
tea.
vote red.
Yeah.
I don't-
And I was just telling Tiffany how nervous I was because I was a voter in the last round and I was scared about changing my vote. So just glad that did not happen, and what happened. But what do people? What do Jillian, Jessica? What do you two think should? Oh, Jillian, you
I
have a
have
vote.
no
What do you
skin
think?
in the game because I
I have
can't
no-
vote.
Yes.
But
Yeah,
if I
so can I
did
just tell you
have a
something?
vote, I would vote for Tina.
Can I just tell you something funny? I was just in a room with Chris, and I was the only yellow there, and he's like, "Well, you have all your members still." And I'm like, "You can't vote for me."
Yeah, there's no. Yeah,
I was like, "What?"
Sorry, who said that? Chris said that?
Chris said that. Yeah.
Oh.
funny.
I'm like, "How are you gonna tell me to vote for me?" But good to know.
Let's just say I voted red in the past.
Yeah, good to know. I
Yeah.
mean, I will be voting. Tina, I did not vote for you, by the way. Tina's not here. Never mind.
Me.
Who's here? Tiffany. I did not
Tiffany.
vote for you, Tiffany, either. And I definitely will be noting that Chris wanted to just vote me out right now and told me. So, okay. Easy next vote for me.
So, is it worth trying to get a specific person out this round, or is it worth taking a coin? That's the other question that I.
Well, because there's what, 4 people voting?
Five.
Five.
Yeah. And Jillian and Adam are both voting, right? Yes, those are the only ones in this room. Yeah.
I will say I think Patrice has good vibes. I've never played with him before.
I don't
but
know. Yeah, I don't know him.
He seems good.
Yeah. I like Patrice a lot. I just played
Agreed.
with him in the traders.
I just want to know more about his dogs.
Just here for the dogs.
He played with Adam as well. Not Adam D, but
Yeah.
Adam P in the traders. And I think they were like pretty okay with each other. So I feel like Patrice probably won't be getting a lot of votes.
I don't know. Adam, Jillian, you got the power here.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Truthfully, I'm really not bothered by any of these 3 going home. So that's why I think I might take a coin, if I'm being totally honest with the people in this room.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Like, I know Patrice has good vibes, but do I really care that much more about saving him over Chris or Tina? I have no connection to Patrice, so.
What do the coins do again?
Do we know?
You can use them to save yourself, can't you?
I don't know.
That part, kind of went over my head.
Yeah, I feel like I zoned out for a second.
So he didn't say, but in a game where I played previously with the coins, you got to at the end, towards the end, there was one point where you could buy stuff with your coins. I have to imagine, because we can give our coins to eliminated players. Yeah, buy friends. That eliminated players will be able to use their coins to get back in the game in some capacity.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with continuing to have 0. Otherwise, I feel like it'll just be more of a target on myself if I go for coins. I guess people don't know about it though.
No, they wouldn't know.
Yeah, that's true.
Jonathan, so you think you would like Chris out because he is wanting to vote for you, you say?
No, I just said I'm gonna. He just told me he was gonna vote for me. You can't vote for me, so I'm gonna definitely be voting for him next time.
He said that?
Yeah, he just kind of went into a room, and I was the only person. Like he adjusted to me in the room. He was like, "I'm like, oh, you can't vote for me though, Chris." So,
Hmm.
and he's like, "Oops, sorry."
Well,
Yeah.
Oops, I'm on.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. Please mute. It is now time to vote for the person you want to see eliminated. The person who gets the most votes will be out of the game. If you don't want to vote out of the people who can vote to eliminate, you can give yourself a coin by messaging me coin, or if you wish to give an eliminated player a coin, simply message me their name. The players at risk of elimination are Chris, Patrice, and Tina. The voters are Adam D, Adam P, David, Jillian, and Tara. Please message me your votes now.